through his new book, tonight at 4 and 6.
Local 3's news and weather apps take us with you everywhere.
So how are those New Year's resolutions coming along? If you made one this year to get in shape, maybe lose a little bit of weight, hopefully you are still sticking with it. If you're not, you're definitely not alone. Kevin Bragg is here with Bragg Weight Loss Chattanooga, and you probably see this every year where people kind of begin with vigor and it's hard to stay on track. Is that fair to say?
Very much so. Well, particularly when we're talking weight loss, it's not just that linear going straight down. It's much more complicated than that. So you're not gonna, if you're relying on the scale just for that to be your satisfaction, you're gonna be dissatisfied just leaning towards the scale.
Okay, are you saying that because inevitably it either takes a little bit of time to see the results or eventually you plateau a little bit? Is that why you say that?
You're going to have a plateau, and there are things that that we do at Bragg Weight Loss to help guide you through those plateaus and help you break through them.
So let's talk a little bit about what you do at Bragg Weight Loss, and then we'll kind of talk some philosophy, if you will, about the current weight loss scene. But one thing you very much believe in is being that cheerleader along the way. You do not walk this journey alone.
Correct. Yes, I think it's very important, especially in my journey with weight loss, was having somebody alongside to support me, and that support definitely is instrumental, and also the accountability aspect of it goes a long way as well.
I'm glad that you brought up your own personal journey, because this has kind of been your family business, but you yourself then became a client, if you will. How much weight did you end up losing?
I lost 75 pounds.
Over how long a period of time?
It took me a couple different rounds, so within about 5 months.
5 months, 75 pounds, and that was how many years ago?
That was 6 years ago.
And have you had any trouble keeping it off?
No.
So then I'm curious to know the mental mindset for you as you begin to go through this journey, those 5 months, what it did for your self-esteem, if you will, or your sense of empowerment to conquer it.
Well, you know, I was not liking what I saw in the mirror, and then as you're going through that journey, you start seeing those results and gained a lot of confidence and self-esteem, knowing that I was able to do that. 75
pounds is a lot of weight to lose, and every time you're here, you make some pretty convicted promises that people will lose quite a bit of weight in a short period of time. I think it's like 20 pounds on average for men. Is that right?
For females, it's anywhere from 20 to 22 pounds.
In a month?
In a month, and then males are going to lose anywhere from 28 to 30 pounds.
Okay, are you hungry along the way?
No, not at all. We do not want you to be hungry, because it's not a starvation type diet, anything like that. If you ever get hungry, you're going to impede your body's ability to burn fat, and that's what we're all about. We try to get you to be able to burn fat instead of just losing it from muscle.
Okay, so we're going to step into some fiery waters for a minute. But here you are with your Bragg Weight Loss, and you're promoting this kind of natural way to weight loss. We live in a world where people often are now turning to the semaglutides, am I saying that right? Different ones to kind of achieve the same result in a different way. Yours is intended to be a lifelong, easy to maintain plan. The other requires taking the medication?
It does, unless you've got to make changes to your diet if you want it to be long-term sustainable weight loss. But whenever you're relying on those injections, and some people do change their diet, some people really don't do that, and if you've not made those changes, then that weight's going to come right back.
You know, that is a very fair point, because there are people watching who are thinking, okay, wait a minute, I've used the injections, and I have changed my diet, and I'm off of them now, and I'm seeing great results. That does happen for people. If you have kind of interference running, if you will, where your brain is being told it's not hungry, are you able to develop the discipline in the same way? Like when you use your method, are you developing new muscle memory for your body, a better life habit?
Well, it's like a safeguard. So I don't feel like whenever you are using those injections, you're just like, okay, well, I don't have to make those necessary changes. So that's there for me so I can still continue kind of how I was eating.
For some people that's true, and for others it's just an individual basis.
Yeah, right.
So you kind of have a chance to see and compare the difference. And if you're on that walk and you think, I'm not so sure which is the right path for me, come and talk to you, right?
Absolutely.
But you only do things your way.
Yes.
You're not stepping in both camps. You're not doing the semaglutides at Bragg Weight Loss.
We are not. So it's all natural, and we use our AI, artificial intelligence, on each individual client, and it gives us their recipe for success.
Yeah, it's this fancy scale they have, and you'll see it when you get there, and it's kind of their wonder treatment, but it's totally customized for you. Thanks for the 101 this morning.
Thank you.
Kevin Bragg at Bragg Weight Loss Chattanooga on Executive Oak Lane over in the East Brainerd Way. Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness.com is the website, 219-5627. Give him a call.
Have you ever dreamed of upgrading your bathroom to a fresh, modern look? West Shore Home is helping make that dream a reality with their 3 for Free sales event. Every week we help hundreds of homeowners reimagine their space, and now we're making it easier than ever with free installation, interest-free financing for 12 months, and a free upgrade to your project.
Maria, we have people reaching out to us every day about refreshing their bath space. A lot of them want a new look, but they also want to future-proof their homes. Upgrading your bathroom to be more accessible is one of the best ways to stay safely in your home for as long as possible.
Our experienced team can help